For quite some time there was a huge idle in XC tires market, but once somebody started to roll new tires, it seems like everyone just waited up to the moment to release their own version of super fast rolling tires in XC. So this video we're going to focus on one tire specifically, which in the past I cherished a lot. They released the new updated version as well as in 2.4, which you probably can guess that it's Conti's tire. What type of Conti it is, I can just show you this first, which is my beloved Race King, the which I had quite some good time, as well as the issues as well. It's updated and it's basically improved version of Race King, which is now called Dubnitals. Claimed to be super fast rolling, similarly as 2.2, as well as with new 2.4 introduced to the market. It should take a bit of share from other rivals, Pirellis. I'm saying Pirellis probably because I'm using Pirellis a lot. I was very intrigued to try 2.4, and I did it in Spain, which I never did in the past on Race King, and the results were not as satisfying as I expected. To be honest, it was used in hard-packed and loose and harsh and slippery and all that type of terrain, which a bit changed how that tire looks like now. However, the main difference is when we look at tread pattern, and I will cover all of them. The tread itself is pretty much similar looking with small tiny details where those are no longer triangle, as well as sipes were introduced, which are basically small tiny cuts into the knobs, which should add a bit of more traction in my opinion. Now the other notable thing is that sidewalls changed as well. So for that black chili compound they moved into two different compounds which are available for each tire's width. Here is rapid race, there's also more softer trail version. By the looks, tread is different as well as the sidewalls is different, and what I haven't noticed yet, even though I run already 2.2, which I'll show you in a minute, as well as 2.4. On the Race King, wet spots were very common. I mean, this is tire from my wife's bike, but you can see two big ones and one small one here. That means that you would also have to add a bit of additional sealant, as well as add extra air if it kind of loses a bit over time. Now 2.4 and 2.2. So as mentioned, I also tried 2.2 and it rolls amazingly. To be fair, I used that in time trial race here in Lithuania, which is called Blockada, and I overtook pretty much every single gravel on that race course, which I don't know whether it was the power in my legs or actually the tire which rolled really fast, but it feels fast as well as grippy. Basically, I have no complaints about this tire except one other thing. I went with it in Italy, which I usually never do on 2.2 tires, but because they were mounted on the bike, I wanted to testify how it feels. It feels great, rolls fast, has a lot of grip, with one exception. Whenever it gets steep on the climb as well as loose, the thing of 2.2 tire is that you don't have that much of traction, and I had to work excessively hard in order to keep on moving, which in comparison to 2.4 tire would be significantly less effort. You have to balance yourself significantly more on 2.2 tire on hard, steep, loose terrain in comparison to 2.4. So it just adds to my previous videos where I mentioned that 2.2s has their own usage as well as 2.4s where you need more traction, more braking surface, etc. That's definitely where 2.4s comes into place. And 2.2s, they are great for terrains like Lithuania and marathons, I would say. However, for myself, 2.2s into mountains, steep ones, I wouldn't risk it going there with that. So once I testified that, I immediately went back home, changed the rear tire to probably it was Pirelli CRC, just because having that additional traction, additional braking surface is just beneficial when you are in the mountains, which are not 20 meters of descending down. So now going back to 2.4, if you can take a look, there are 0 wet spots, even though I've been extremely rocky and rough terrain, which was in Spain. Sad hill, if it means everything to you, Colina Triste, check it out because it was an amazing race. There are 0 wet spots. That means that in this Dubnital, they probably have been able to fix that issue. That's kind of eliminated. However, what's not eliminated, I can't say that it should have been eliminated. It's pretty much soft compound tire. This tire has about 400 kilometers in total. On the harsh terrain, where I braked a lot on rough rocks and stones, you can see that not much has been left out of this tread. No, it's not absolutely destroyed, but it's close to that because they're over soft instead of just wearing down, which would happen on the soft terrain. On those harsh stones, it just started to ripple apart. Those tires, even though they're meant to be used on hard-packed, the narrow-bed hard-packed has something which is harsh and not only hard-packed and loose, and you love to brake. That soft compound is not the best choice unless you are okay to change the tire after 500 kilometers. This tire pretty much been used in 250 kilometers of intense stage racing in Colina Triste, as well as some riding there in Spain. For me, it doesn't look like it befriends with rough terrain that much. Maybe you have different experience, feel free to share with me. Yet, I've been in MTB Trilogy and one guy had Dubnital on the rear and he said that pretty much similar thing happened on his tire, even though he's significantly lighter guy. And probably he is braking a bit less because he's fast on the descents as well. He still experienced pretty much same outcomes. However, looking at the previous version of Continentals, which is Race King, it seems that they managed to solve few issues already, and they were able to sort tire getting wobble after removing from the rim and applying it back on it, or leaking through the side walls of sealants. We will see in the near future, but for now it seems that this tire is an upgrade compared to Race King. Worth noting, it's also a downgrade in pricing, because if you want that Dubnital tire, it costs like 20 euros plus more per tire, which is kind of a lot. Yet it seems that most of tires manufacturers nowadays go into different pricing structures compared to what they've been charging in the past. But Continental, Dubnital seems to be a good fit for not necessarily so harsh terrain like I've been riding. Other than that, I'm looking to test this 2.4 in a bit less harsh terrain, maybe also using it on the front, which could be also not that bad idea. And last but not least, 2.2 will live on my rear pretty much everywhere where it's not too technical and also not too steep down, because I just love that braking and traction surface. While the 2.2 Race King is not mounted on this newer version of Conti's is more round compared to 2.2, but I'm not exactly sure about that. It's just a pure guess by the looks. I'm pretty sure quite a lot of already tried that, so feel free to leave your opinions and feedback how you felt on this, whether it's 2.2 or 2.4s, as well as how those compares to other either previous generation tires or new incoming tires in the market. I'll be waiting for your feedback in the comments.